I think Deontay Wilder has made a massive mistake in attempting to fight Fury when he was not at his best and he was on the comeback trail. He had only 2 comeback fights, and let's face it, Fury didn't look brilliant in those comeback fights. Tyson Fury didn't look as sharp as usual in those fights, and I think Deontay Wilder saw an opportunity there to beat the lineal heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury, the man who beat the man, and have that name on his record. But it didn't quite go to plan or work out, as he lost really, but I mean he got gifted with a draw, and you saw how happy he was with that. The thing now is he knows Fury can beat him, and he's going into a possible rematch with Tyson Fury next, and Fury will only get better. His next fight, he continues to come back and gets better, fitter, stronger, faster each time. This is his 4th comeback fight, so Tyson Fury will be back to his best. And that kind of leaves Deontay Wilder in a world of trouble, because he couldn't beat a Fury who was just coming back. Tyson Fury looked good in that fight, but he was nowhere near his best, and Deontay Wilder couldn't beat that Fury. So how is he going to beat a top-notch Fury? I mean, Deontay Wilder was mentioning Dominic Brazil, but the WBC are now forcing him to rematch Fury, so that means Wilder's time as champion is probably numbered. What Deontay Wilder thought was clever has now come back to bite him in the ass, because he would never face a prime, fit and ready Tyson Fury, because he knows that he has no chance. But as of now, he has no choice, and it's about time the WBC started forcing Wilder to take a tough test. I know he's already been in there with Fury, but he got lucky, and he only took that fight because he believed he could win. He wouldn't have took that fight if he knew how good Tyson Fury was going to be in that fight. He didn't think that Tyson Fury was motivated, that's why he went in with the fight. He thought Tyson Fury just wanted the payday. This time though, the next fight, I believe Tyson Fury will be even more dominant, and while Wilder has been calling out Joshua, all of this time, he's been making more money and gaining publicity off the back of Joshua's hard work, because that's what he has been doing. Joshua has grafted and worked hard and made sacrifices, and Wilder comes along and tries to piggyback off the success of Joshua by shouting his name and calling him out and then refusing to fight him or even have any contact with Anthony Joshua's team. He's trying so hard to be a good talker, but it's just embarrassing. He fumbles his words and doesn't really know what he is saying, and talks garbage, and the same garbage all the time. It's plain to see he wants easy fights and remain champion for as long as possible, and making money off the back of someone else's success, that being Joshua. Because since he has been shouting Joshua's name, he has been able to make more money out of the fights that he has had, because Joshua has made a name for Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua put Deontay Wilder on the map, and he should have the opportunity to remove him, but Wilder doesn't have the stomach for the challenge. And he can remain WBC champion until the end of his career, but he will never be remembered as a true champion unless he steps up and fights Joshua. Obviously he has the Fury rematch next, but I would be surprised if he hasn't already considered vacating or asking for an exception to fight Brazil instead. It will actually be interesting because he can ask for an exception before purse bids are called on the 5th of February, and after that point he has no choice but to fight Fury. It will be interesting how he negotiates this. The comforting thing is Wilder cannot run from this anymore. He has tried to be too clever for his own good, and it hasn't come off. Or it won't in the end. Fury was a contingency plan to avoid facing Joshua. Had he beat Fury, he probably would have retired and said that he was the best because he beat the man who beat the man, and he no longer had to fight Joshua. I believe that was his plan. But anyway guys, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.